You're ready for a fun night. You turn on a famous English comedy show. You feel confident. You want to laugh along.
The first scene begins. You see a character who looks miserable. You understand the situation perfectly.
Wow, you look fantastic today.
Wow, you look fantastic today. And then this happened.
But you are not. You are totally lost. You feel left out. What did you miss? Fantastic means good, right? You look fantastic today.
You rewind, you listen again. You look fantastic. You understood every word, but you still don't get the joke.
This is a terrible feeling. You think, my English is broken. But your English is not broken.
You are just missing the 3 secret codes of English humor. Today, I will give you those keys to finally.
Welcome back to our series, English Unfiltered. I'm your host, Scarlett. Today, we are learning the most difficult and the most fun skill of all, how to finally understand English humor. In this episode, we will turn this confusion into a fun decoding mission. First, we will join our friends Leo and Mia as they try to understand why a classic sitcom is funny. Second, we will master 7 essential vocabulary words for humor and jokes. And finally, for our language focus, we will decode the spoken grammar of sarcasm. Intonation. Are you ready to finally laugh with the laugh track? The first step is to stop trying to translate the words and start trying to understand the culture and the wordplay. Let's join Leo, who is feeling very confused while watching TV. Part 1. The confusing laugh track. Our story begins with Leo on his sofa, trying to watch a classic American sitcom, like Friends. He looks more frustrated than entertained. His friend Mia walks in.
Hey, Leo. What you watching?
Oh, hi, Mia. An old episode of Buddies or something.
Buddies? You mean Friends? This is a classic.
It's okay, but I just don't get it.
What don't you get? It's hilarious.
The audience keeps laughing, but it's not funny. It's just confusing.
You're trying to translate the words. That's the problem.
What else am I supposed to do?
You have to listen for the secret codes. English humor isn't just in the words. Secret codes.
What are you talking about?
There are 3 main codes. The first one is the most common.
Okay, teach me. I'm tired of feeling confused.
The first secret is sarcasm. It's when people say the opposite of what they mean.
The opposite? That sounds difficult.
It's easy once you learn to listen for the tone. Here, let me show you.
Okay, I'm ready to learn.
Sarcasm is the first key. It is not about what is said, but how it is said. How do you learn to hear the difference between a real compliment and a sarcastic one? Let's listen as Mia breaks it down for Leo. Part 2. Secret Hasson, the Sarcasm Decoder. Mia rewinds the show to a specific scene where a character has just spilled coffee all over another character's new white shirt.
Okay, watch this part. He just spilled the coffee.
Yeah, that's a big mess.
Oh, great. You spilled coffee all over me. That's just
Perfect.
Why did the audience laugh? She said it was perfect.
Leo, that's the secret code. That's sarcasm. But
why? Perfect means good.
did her tone of voice sound happy or did it sound low and flat?
It sounded angry. And she said perfect very slowly.
Exactly, that's the signal. She said a positive word, perfect, but her tone was negative.
So she actually meant the opposite? She meant it was terrible?
Yes, you got it.
That's sarcasm, when the tone and the words don't match.
Aha. So the meaning is the opposite of the words.
That's tricky. It is tricky, but now you know the secret. Let's look for the next one.
Okay, I'm ready for code number 2.
Okay. Leo has decoded sarcasm. But what about the jokes that make no sense even when you translate them? These are often jokes with two meanings. Let's decode the second secret, the pun. Part 3. Secret #2. The wordplay puzzle. Puns. Mia fast forwards to another scene. In this scene, a character is in a restaurant and finds a fly in his soup.
Okay, now watch this part. A customer is complaining to the waiter.
Okay, I'm ready. This one looks funny.
Waiter, what is this fly doing in my soup?
I believe that's the backstroke, sir.
No, I don't get it. Backstroke? That's a swimming style.
Exactly, that's the joke. It's called a pun or wordplay.
A pun. What is that?
A pun is a joke that uses a word with two different meanings at the same time.
So, what are the two meanings here?
The customer asked, "What is this fly doing?"
He meant, why is it here? Okay, I understand that part.
But the waiter answered the other meaning of doing. He answered the action.
Oh. So the joke is that the fruit fly is swimming the backstroke in the soup.
Yes, you decoded it. It's a joke about the double meaning of the verb to do.
That's actually very clever and very confusing. Yeah.
This brings us to our third and final secret code. This is often the hardest one for learners. It's the joke that you hear, you understand every single word, but you still don't know why it's funny. This is the cultural reference. For example, in the show, a character might see his friend wearing old-fashioned clothes and say, "Wow, you look like a character from Star Wars." The audience laughs. If you have never seen Star Wars, you will understand the words, but you will not get the joke. Or a character might say, "That's a real catch, 2-2," or "You're a real Einstein." To understand these, you need to know what catch 2-2 is or who Albert Einstein was. You are not bad at English. You just missed the cultural clue. The more you read and watch, the more of these clues you will start to recognize. You have now learned the 3 secret codes to understanding English humor. Now, let's become language experts and break down the vocabulary we need to talk about it. Part 4. Language focus. First, our 7 essential vocabulary words for today's lesson. Our first word is humor. Humor is the quality of being funny. For example, understanding humor in a new language is a very advanced skill. Our second word is sarcasm. Sarcasm is the use of words that mean the opposite of what you really want to say, often to be funny or to mock someone. For example, "Oh, great," can be sarcasm if your tone is angry. Our third word is pun. A pun is a joke that uses a word or phrase with 2 different meanings. For example, the joke about the fly swimming the backstroke was a pun. Next, we have wordplay. Wordplay is the clever and witty use of words and their meanings. For example, puns are a very common type of wordplay. Our fifth phrase is cultural reference. A cultural reference is a mention of something from a specific culture, like a movie, a person, or an event. For example, if you haven't seen Star Wars, you will miss the cultural reference. The sixth phrase is punchline. The punchline is the last few words of a joke that make it funny. For example, the punchline of the joke was the backstroke, and our final phrase is to get a joke. This is an idiom that means to understand a joke. For example, Leo was frustrated because he didn't get the joke. Now for our grammar focus. The spoken grammar of sarcasm. Sarcasm is not a written rule, but a spoken one. The grammar of sarcasm is all about intonation. Intonation is the music of your voice. In a normal, happy sentence, your intonation usually goes up at the end. For example, "That's great." Your voice goes up on great. But in a sarcastic sentence, your intonation is often the opposite. It is usually flat or falls down at the end. The speaker also often stretches the word to show they don't mean it. For example, "Oh, that's just grat." Your voice is low, flat, and goes down at the end. Learning to listen for this opposite music is the key to decoding sarcasm. You've learned the 3 secret codes: sarcasm, puns, and cultural references. Now, how do you practice decoding them? Part 5. Practice tips for the 4 skills. For listening, this is your main workout. Find a short, 5-minute clip of a popular sitcom like Friends, The Office, or Modern Family on YouTube. Your mission is not to understand everything. Your mission is to be a detective. First, watch it with English subtitles. When the laugh track plays, pause the video. Look at the joke and ask yourself, was that sarcasm a pun or a cultural reference? For speaking, practice sarcasm with your AI tutor. Use your voice. First, say a sentence in a normal, happy way, like, "I love waking up early." Then, say the exact same sentence, but with a sarcastic, tired, low-pitched tone. Ask your AI to describe the difference in your intonation. For reading, find a Jokes for English Learners website. These sites are full of simple puns and wordplay jokes. Reading them is a great way to train your brain to look for double meanings. And for writing, this is a fun exercise for your journal. Try to write one simple pun in English. It can be a very dad joke. For example, why was the number 6 afraid of the number 7? Because 7, 8, 9. The word 8 sounds just like the number 8. Part 6. Your next action. Today, you have learned that the laugh track is not your enemy. It is your signal. It's a signal to stop translating and to start looking for the secret code. You now have the decoder keys. You know how to listen for sarcasm, how to look for puns, and how to spot a cultural reference. You are no longer on the outside of the joke. As we conclude, let's quickly summarize our lesson today. We followed Leo and Mia's journey and decoded the 3 secret keys to understanding English humor. Listening for the tone of sarcasm, finding the double meaning of a pun, and spotting the hidden knowledge of a cultural reference. We also learned 7 essential vocabulary words for this topic. As a review, those words were humor, sarcasm, pun, wordplay, cultural reference, punchline, and to get a joke. Now, I have a final challenge for you. What is one English joke or pun that you have learned? Share it in the comments section below to make our community laugh. If you are committed to making this mindset a part of your life, show your energy by smashing that like button. Be a hero for a friend by sharing this video with someone you know who wants to finally understand English comedies. And to lock in your commitment to learning, subscribe and smash that notification bell so you don't miss the next lesson in our English Unfiltered series. Remember, you don't just have to learn English. You can have fun with it too. Until next time, take care and happy learning.